Live.
Okay.
So we are live now. So my dear friends, thanks for joining. Also, today also we have with us Dr. R. Venkateshwaran, ex-CTO and ex-CIO for Persistent Systems. Now he is our regular panelist. So maybe from next time I will not formally introduce Venki every time. But I
Yeah.
think everyone knows Venki. So we have two people already joined with us. One is Miss Lakshmi, and then the other one is Manar Abdul Rashid. Manar Abdul Rashid. We have. So can you can you hear Manar and Lakshmi? Oh, Lakshmi has joined from another device also. I think there is a problem with her earlier device.
Hmm.
Then we have Ketavati Ajay. Lakshmi, can you hear us? Manar, are you there? Ketavati, are you there? Can you hear us? Aditya. Okay, I think. Hello, Manar, Lakshmi, Ketavati, Aditya.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yes, yes, Lakshmi. Good, nice to. Thanks for joining, Lakshmi. So, what
Yes,
you
sir.
do? Where are you from?
I'm yeah, I'm from Mangalore, Karnataka, sir.
Mangalore, Karnataka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and what you do?
I'm presently working as a associate professor and head of the department for engineering degree course, sir.
For engineering degree course. Nice, very nice. And then, uh, so why you have joined today? What brings you to this discussion? What what you think? How we can help you or support you?
Sir, recently I've been promoted as HOD for the department, and I think with this session I'll get an idea how to further move in this direction, sir. Because I'm
Okay,
very new to this role as a HOD. Presently, I'm facing the problem
okay,
to lead the team or maybe managing the department. I think I'll get some suggestions from the experts. So I thought I would take to join.
so
I'll take a join. It just made me to
ve-
join this group, sir.
very
Discussion.
good, Lakshmi. Very good, Lakshmi. Great that you
Thank
had
you,
some.
sir.
You felt that we could be of some help, and yes, we want people like you actually coming to our streams and actually talking and exploring. Okay, so Venki, over to you because now you are also with an educational institution. You are also trying to help and support. So, what
Right.
you think? How you will guide Lakshmi?
And that's a very broad question at this point. So maybe Lakshmi, what would help is since you said you're working for you're part of the engineering courses, right? So what are the branches that come under your responsibility?
Yes, sir. As a see, I'm presently I'm working for a department like IoT and cybersecurity with blockchain technology. It's an engineering course which we have uh, over in the entire institution. We have around 7 branches, but for one particular branch, I am the HOD.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yes, sir. But
So
this
what is the
this is
overlap between the branches? I mean, do you have a lot of overlap, or do you see? Is it? Your department is completely separate.
it's completely separate, sir.
I
But
see.
and this is for the first time it's been introduced in our college, sir.
Right. So you talked about IoT, blockchain, and security, right? So I
Yes.
mean, definitely very upcoming area.
Yes,
Security,
sir.
especially, is going to be something that is going to stay meaningful for several years in the future. No matter how much technology evolves, the people who want to misuse the technology are also growing at the same rate. So you would see significant opportunities for people who graduate with a specialization in security to be relevant in solving some of the challenges. Similarly, on the IoT side, right, you see more and more things are getting connected today. We are moving to a interconnected world, and that brings in two big challenges. One is the amount of data that is getting collected from these IoT devices. How do we make sense out of the data? What is relevant, what is not relevant, what are the insights that you can get from the data? That is one piece. The second is again security as well, right? These devices are very low footprint, and they may not have all the high-end capability, processing power, and also the battery life becomes a challenge to be able to do good encryption kind of technologies to make the communication secure. So this is definitely the second area. And then of course you talked about blockchain. I don't need to talk much on blockchain because it's a lot of new. It has kind of revolutionized the way many of the decentralized uh, set of systems kind of come together towards a common goal, right? Banking definitely is one, and it has set the stage for cryptocurrencies and so on and so forth. So each one of these areas that you have that is for you that you are responsible for. The way I would suggest that when you talk about leading the team, and of course mainly students are going to be your focus. How do you guide the students towards making the right decision in identifying opportunities for them, guiding them on I mean they'll always be confused and come back to you and say why we are not doing this, why we're not doing something else, or whether they should pursue take up a job or pursue higher studies. There's always going to be those kind of challenges, and that's what this forum is all about, to guide the students and whoever else wants to kind of get some inputs from us. We'll be guiding them on how to take those decisions. For the department itself, I'm sure you have a broad spectrum. Make sure that you stay relevant in terms of identifying what the new opportunities are coming up, new technologies, the evolution that is happening, and make sure that your coursework, you give enough flexibility to the students to take up the right kind of coursework, and make sure the faculty also stays most current in terms of their own development. If all these aspects are taken care of, the department will thrive.
Okay, sir.
So,
I will just have one
go
more.
ahead, Lakshmi.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask, sir, like as you rightly said, we need to focus on our branch courses.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm not even able to get the resource persons, like where exactly, because the students need resource persons who can deliver a talk on that. Getting a link to with the resource persons is what I'm finding difficulty right now, sir.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so Lakshmi, I
Expert
mean,
can
that is a
be
challenge. I
there.
mean, I can empathize, where you're coming from. See, these are emerging areas and rapidly developing areas. So, you can't. It's very difficult to find one person who would know all. The
Yes,
best
sir.
way to do it is, you said you're from Mangalore, right? So there are,
Yes, sir.
organizations that work. I mean, companies, industries that work in this area,
Yes,
and
sir.
you will have to pool resources from other departments as well. So
Okay.
while the the IoT blockchain department, your department may not have the resources. I'm sure among the 7 branches, if you pool some of these things together, you'll be able to, work jointly and make your role successful. If there is nobody in your college, you'll have to look outside. Hiring is going to be hard,
Yes,
but
sir.
that's what it is. You will have to kind of work on it. It's a continuous struggle, right? Even if you hire, they will leave, they will move to another college and so on. So you'll have to, it's
Yes.
a continuous process, but that's something that I don't see any other way out other than keeping at it. But
Okay,
for
sir.
short term, you can always look up for two people from the industry who can help you in the short term, especially in
Okay.
setting up the curriculum, providing the industry perspective, and then you see how it goes.
Sir, also, in order to create this connectivity or the link, presently I'm using a LinkedIn, whatever I have,
Yeah.
the ID for
Yeah.
building up the relationship with the industries. But I'm
Yeah.
not getting back the responses back from the industry persons saying that, okay, we will be coming up with the, or making a collaborations or MOUs with us. So what would you suggest me, sir? So since this is a very new call.
Um, Sorry, I lost Lakshmi.
So
Yes,
may I
sir.
jump in?
Yeah, where please?
Uh-huh.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think Venki, you didn't hear, but anyway, I will just repeat her comment. She is saying that she is using LinkedIn
Yeah.
to connect with multiple professionals because
Mm.
as they are not really available around, she is
Yeah.
trying to reach out to professionals on LinkedIn, trying to send comments or messages to them. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, there is no reciprocation,
I see.
from their side. So she,
Mm.
Lakshmi, am I right if I have understood
Yes, sir.
correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Lakshmi, first, congratulations for your new promotion and job. You know,
Thank you, sir.
See,
And,
every
I meant to say I'm very young, sir, like, and of about 40. And this is a big role given to me. I'm just feeling very
one,
tensed.
one, one minute, 1 minute. First, you should not feel tensed. Okay,
Yeah.
just
Sir.
get that tension out because um, every leader goes through this. The anxiousness or anxiety which you are facing, it actually indicates that you are a very good human being. You know,
Thank you.
that's a very very important thing because when you have given a responsibility, you want to ensure that want to deliver
Yes.
as per the responsibility or commensurating with the responsibility. You know, that's a very good thing so it just indicates that you are a very good human being, and please cherish that. Okay, that's on a personal front. On the professional front, Lakshmi, the challenges which which you are facing are really on ground realities. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and the only way I will tell you is to reach out to do two or three different things. What I will tell you. uh, and here, your college might have to make some kind of investments, and if you can convince your college to do some kind of investments, then that will be helpful. One, there are a lot of these communities which are there online, which are related to cyber security, which are related to blockchain and so on and so forth. You should join those communities. Majority of the communities are free communities, so you don't have to make investments there. But there, you have to go, you have to talk. Means on these online communities, post some question. So you should start adding value there, and the people in that community should feel that you are adding value. Okay. So try joining those communities as much as possible. That will help
Sure.
you get those connects. But I will tell you another easy way. It's not an easy way, but it's the way may be easy, but it is a bit expensive way. It is by, maybe you can ask your college to actually organize a conference or something of that sort in area of cyber security or IoT. If they can make 1 day workshop or 2 day workshop, and then actually try to reach out to some professionals, saying that you would like to invite them for this conference or for this workshop, maybe as keynote speakers or as guest speakers or something of that sort. Then maybe the response will be a bit different. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
Another aspect or another way of handling that you attending some of the conferences, because these security conferences are many there. So if your college is not ready to sponsor some of these conferences or some of these meetings, then you can yourself pay from your pocket, because now as an HOD, you must be doing bit well. So some pain or some pinch to your pocket you might able to bear. Okay, might, I'm just using, because I know sometimes the salary structures even in private organizations are pretty bad. Okay, so you can certainly think of doing it and attend some of these conferences, and there you can try doing few networking possibilities, so that you try and meet 4, 5, 10 people and try to engage with them, try to start a WhatsApp group, discussion group, or something of that sort, which will help you in
Okay.
getting, means creating those connects. Okay, so
Okay.
these
Okay.
are these are some of the standard things which people do. For example, now there is today there was one organization which came to be National Cyber Security um, or organization. Some judges from Supreme Court and some lawyers have came forward, and they have actually invested in National Cyber Security Council or something of that sort, and they have center of excellence, 400 centers of excellence across the country, at least what that's what they were telling me. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
these kind of organizations, if you can connect, or ACM is another organization, you know.
Okay.
About last week I was in Hyderabad, actually I was a chief guest at ACM event, and I was actually giving a talk there, and the entire conference was focusing around emerging areas, cyber security. And so if you can join a community like ACM, I think there are a lot of people within ACM community which
Okay.
can help you connect. Similarly, there are a lot of these IEEE communities which are there. So some of these things
Okay.
which you will have to join, proactively join. That's one aspect. On a
Okay.
professional
Yes,
or
sir.
engaging people from or engaging experts. Apart from that, what do you do now,
Sure, sir.
Lakshmi? As a head of the
Yes, sir.
department, your job is also to nurture your juniors. Okay,
Yes.
what I am what I have realized in many of these private organizations, especially not companies, but in our educational institutes, huh, we never create second rung of leaders, second level of leaders.
Yes, sir.
Because the leader at the top is always apprehensive, is always very insecure. But many times it actually doesn't help. So, what you
Mhm.
can do is that as an HOD, you can start
Yes.
discussions with your colleagues, junior colleagues who are
Yes.
teachers, assistant
Yes.
professors, associate professors could be there, on what can be done, not not just to improve their your level, but also their level. If you join
Mhm.
hands and actually work as a group, and you really show leadership skills in that, then they will respect you more. You know,
Okay.
because if
Yeah.
you will help them grow, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you will
Yes, sir.
automatically grow. Okay,
Sure,
so
sir.
if so if you have that kind of an intention, that you would like to have your colleagues grow, help them grow, then knowingly unknowingly you will realize that you have actually emerged as leaders, and they will start respecting you from bottom of their heart. Okay, and in that
Sure.
entire process, you have a team of about 4 or 5 people who can venture out, try creating more and more connects, like roots, and
Yes, sir.
jointly you can actually try attracting people. So these are the ways. These are, see, what I have told or what Venki has told is not a very really very out of box. I will be very honest here. uh,
Yes,
but
sir.
these are the conventional ways. These are more of a common sense things which can be done, and you can think of doing some of them. And if you fail on, or if you wish to get into some minute details, we are always there. Next week you can again join, and you can come up with some kind of a plan, or this, that I may plan to go for this organization. For example, ACM में अगर आपको जुड़ना है, we can share with you some connects there who can help you in joining ACM. Similarly, for some other organizations also, we can try putting few connects. Okay, because these organizations also want people like you. Venki, you want to add anything?
Yeah, one other thing is, there are all these faculty development programs. So some of what
Yes.
Abhay was talking about, your next level could attend some of these FDPs in these emerging areas. There are
Correct.
many of them. I think last week itself there were a couple of one on IoT and one on blockchain. So many of these FDPs keep happening.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Uh,
Thank you so
so,
much.
so I hope this discussion has helped not just only you but also others. So we have others. You can continue to remain here as a panelist if you feel you can answer some of the questions. Then also we are fine with that. So we have Sridhar, we have Ravneet Kaur and Puchitha. So Sridhar, Ravneet, Puchitha, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Clear and loud.
Hey, Sridhar, nice to connect. Let me
Yeah.
check with
Yeah.
Ravneet also and Puchita also. Puchita, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm Ravneet. I'm here and to join you, and even want to just gain the knowledge from you all people, whatever you are discussing, and all regarding the career.
Okay. And Puchita? Okay. I think Pujita is not keen on talking, so we can just remove her from the stage because we might have other people. Study bytes, you need to allow your device to connect, then only we will able to add you study byte. So you can actually exit and then re-enter if you want. We have Malik Misbah. Malik, you're there?
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Good morning. So you are Misbah.
Yes, sir, I am Misbah.
Okay, good. So now we have Misbah, Sridhar, and Ravneet. So we will start with Sridhar. Sridhar, where are you from?
Yes, I'm from Bangalore. So I'm
Okay.
working as an assistant professor in Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering, sir.
Oh, I have visited your college once.
Yes, sir. Of course. I
Yeah,
met you
and I
also.
think and I think this year there is even you are hosting Smart India Hackathon, if I correctly or no,
Yes, sir.
you are hosting.
Last time no, we are not done, but this time we are applied, sir.
Good, good, good. Okay. And Dr. Ravneet, what you do?
Yes, sir. I'm also assistant professor. I'm from the Gurdaspur Pandit Mohanlal SD College, and it is a semi-urban area where
Yes.
I'm teaching. Yes, sir.
And what you teach, Ravneet?
I'm teaching. Yes, I'm from the Department of Commerce. I'm teaching the MCom or BCom classes.
Oh, MCom or BCom, MCom and BCom classes. Okay,
Yes,
fantastic.
sir.
So we have a very different. We will be very. It will be a very interesting discussion with you. But and Malik, Misbah, what you
Yes,
do?
sir. Sir, I'm a student studying. I'm from Kashmir. I'm a student and I'm studying in Government Degree College here in my
Fantastic.
own district, Pulwama.
Oh, you are in Pulwama. Fantastic.
Yes,
I
sir.
have visited Pulwama. It's such a beautiful place. You know.
Yes,
So
sir.
you are very lucky to born there. You know. Hello, Misbah. We cannot hear you. Anyway, and what you were studying? You are in third year. She said some third year, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm currently in third year, sixth semester, and I'm BSc student. I'm pursuing BSc.
BSc in what?
Sir, I'm in science streams.
In science streams, but there is no specialization like BSc in chemistry or BSc in biology or nothing of that sort, or
No, sir.
physics.
Sir,
In
actually, in our state,
so it's more of
and we have particular subject, but in a we are a person astrology body and
no. You are not audible. Yeah, I think there is a problem with your connectivity.
I feel so.
So if you want to join, you can join again, or you can disconnect and reconnect. Maybe or just go near your Wi-Fi. Are you joining connecting from your mobile, or you are connecting through your PC? No, no, not. You have to go where signal strength is better. Okay. ठीक है. So, Sridhar, what brings you to this discussion, to this forum? What you think? How we can help you?
Sir, I'm particularly into mechanical.
Okay.
So usually what happens when it comes to the job opportunities, usually it goes into IT sector a lot because there is a lot of market is also available. Okay. There is no any doubt in that. But when I look it into a mechanical students or mechanical division or MSME, after Corona we are having a problem. That is what we are aware. But how I can enhance that job opportunities or maybe my student readiness to job together, or even they may want to do a startup into a mechanical. How I can go about that one? How I can get the network where I can connect not only the venture capitalists. Venture capitalists are coming only when it is a feasible or say that it's an expandable idea is there, right? But I don't have that much of strength of a student, or not right now. I'm having what you can say that kind of a scenario inside the campuses. So how I can build up in both the cases so that I can have a job opportunities either to get a campus or they can create their own campuses like that.
So, Venki, over to you. But just wanted to get clarification from Sridhar. Sridhar, are you looking for job for yourself? I know you are a teacher currently, but are you are asking this question from your students' perspective?
No, sir. I'm a IIC convener in my college, and I am heading MSME center. So what happens here? We are getting ideas, and I'm not getting more ideas from the student part. When I'm having IIC as a convener, so
One minute,
I'm
1 minute.
pushing the
So,
students towards
so you are talking. You are asking question from a student perspective, right? Not for
yeah
yourself.
student perspective, not from myself, sir.
Uh,
Uh,
so, Venki,
so
over
maybe
to
I'll
you.
just
But
take a
before
step.
that,
Yeah, I'll just,
just 1 minute.
yeah,
Just
sure.
1 minute. I just want to tell Tanvi Hukeri she has joined. But Tanvi ji, you have to allow your device to connect. So, please give permission. Then only we will able to talk to you. Over to you, Venki.
Okay, so Sridhar, you talked about mechanical. See, today what's happening is that most of these branches are becoming very, very interconnected and interdisciplinary, right? So some of the areas that your students see, if you go with only the traditional mechanical engineering, it's going to be hard for even the students to kind of align with your thought process. But you bring in flavors of, earlier we were talking about, ma'am, in the area of IoT or in the area of drones, in the area of robotics, in electric vehicles. See, there are many such emerging areas where the combination of mechanical with electronics, with some parts of computers, some parts of instrumentation, all of this kind of come together, and that's where you create a lot of interest in the students, as well as when you talk about entrepreneurship or innovation. This is the area where the innovation is going to happen. Core mechanical, those subjects have been there for many, many years. There's maybe some progress happening, but it will not be sufficiently interesting for students to pursue. So that's one thing that I would really encourage, that when you look for their projects, internal their final year projects, or even their internship opportunities, try to find something that they can do which is interdisciplinary. Work with your other departments, try to get something that is work out projects that are very challenging in this intersection of multiple fields, and that's where a lot of interesting work can happen. Abhay, anything else you want to add, please?
Yeah. So, Sridhar, what you should do, see, Venki has given you a broadly a roadmap on how you should go about it. But Sridhar, what you should do, actually is that if you want to push entrepreneurship within your students, huh, after they join first year itself, you have to do some kind of evaluation of students, huh, maybe formally or informally, more possibly informally, to identify which students have that innovative bend of mind, and which are the students who can actually go ahead and could become entrepreneurs. Because entrepreneurship in itself is it's just not what we can say, it's a mental setup, it's a entrepreneur. No, everyone cannot do entrepreneurship. You should have that mental makeup to pursue entrepreneurship, एक वो जो धंधे की बुद्धि बोलते हैं ना, जिसे वो होनी चाहिए. So what you can certainly explore within your students, formally as I said, or informally, that whether they have that kind of inclination towards entrepreneurship. Also, the good way to push these students in that direction is to do a lot of idea challenges or innovation challenges. Don't wait for international or national initiatives to happen, or some other initiatives to happen within your own college or within your own department. You can actually run some idea challenges or some innovation challenges. Ask your students to go around your college, and maybe they can go ahead and just identify the problems with which are prevalent within your own college, which are mechanical related. And then maybe once you have identified those problems, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 problems, you can actually go ahead and do an idea competition around those problems. So what will happen is that students will start actually thinking beyond their academics, and they will actually get into the mode which is very important, which is called as problem solving mode, identifying a problem and trying to solve it. Okay, so if you create these kind of exercises, then you will see that some of the ideas which students have, or some of the students with good ideas would like to say that, sir, I would like to pursue this idea forward. Or you can actually have few mentors even guiding if you find some good ideas are there, and that will give them that confidence, those students, that confidence that uh, they can take this project forward as an enterprise, or for product development, and can try to build an enterprise out of it. So if you ask third year, final year student just like that, okay, whether you would like to pursue entrepreneurship, then many of the students will not able to do that, because for pursuing an entrepreneurship, you need to have something in your hand which you say, this is my offering. Okay, I am capable of giving this, which is required by the society or which is required by the market. So, and the process to identify that is very, very important. And if you can set up that kind of an ecosystem which will help students, which will help youngsters in identifying that need of the market, or then yes, eventually few of the students will move forward in that direction. Having said this, Sridhar, I will be very honest with you. You should not try to create everyone into an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship mindset is in maybe 5 or 10% people, not more than that, considering our current scenario. Ideally, means when in 14th century, 13th century, 14th century, if you look at our society, our Indian society was one of the most entrepreneurial societies. There entrepreneurship was the basic what we can say, basic aspect of livelihood. you know Working for someone was considered to be the least, or the least respected form of job. But over a period of time, in last 200, 300 years, that has completely changed. and the culture is now it's more towards getting employment or trying to actually get a job. So to change that scenario and again and push that majority of our youngsters get into entrepreneurship, that is going to take a lot of time. So this is where we are. That is the reality on ground, and we have to actually make a lemonade out of it. Means currently only lemons are there. We have to make a lemonade out of it. So that is what I believe. If you are doing some of these things, that will be great. But I understand again, like similar to Lakshmi, I understand your frustration, I understand your concern. It's a very good, you see, it just shows that you are very, very again sensitive, like Lakshmi, towards ensuring that your students are successful. You are thinking more about your students beyond employment or employability. It's a fantastic thing. So please keep trying. There are no easy answers, unfortunately, but let's explore what can be done together. What do you think, Sridhar?
Yeah, sure, sir. As Venki sir told, uh, that we already started. It means it's a second year where we are pushing our final year students to do kind of interdepartmental projects, or say that cross-domain project. One batch is
Yes.
already done. We got some good ideas in that one, and this time it's a second year. So we are getting some more ideas, and even we are seeing that students are working. What you can say that more enthusiastically and learning some new part in that one. That is what we started it now in our campus. That's what I can say. And as
But
you said,
Sridhar,
sir,
final year is a very late, late start. You
no,
should
no, sir.
start very
It's a
small.
we actually what we are doing. We are running a design thinking classes in the first semester, and we ask them to pick up the one problem, and then we are asking them to develop the solutions in the second year. As they move into final year, then they are actually doing a prototype and testing and everything. They are doing it. This is the second batch we started in the first semester itself.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Good.
So this is
Good.
what we
So,
started.
if you are doing design thinking, because we are also pushing design thinking very aggressively, I think because I think because of the IIC only you are getting into all this, right? If I understand correctly.
No, sir. Before IIC also we started it. And when IIC come, then we actually accelerated it. And
Excellent.
even we are accelerated, and even actually we are connected with nearby schools where they are having a Atal Tinkering Lab, and we are asking their ideas, and we are sending our students also to mentor them, so they are working towards or combined working with those childrens, and we got only one batch where they are working enthusiastically and they are learning and teaching to those school children. So that one we converted into a patent. So this is
Good.
how we
Good.
initiated it that now.
Nini, this is good. But what if I understand your initial question was that you want to get it at scale, right?
Exactly, sir.
So now,
Exactly.
so now what you need to do is to put, see, currently you are doing these kind of measures, these kind of ad hoc measures, Now, what I will request you is to actually sit down, maybe with your colleagues, and create a
Okay.
templatized version of it, you know,
Uh-huh.
uh, so that you can actually do it at scale. Because currently
Okay.
because currently what you are feeling कि okay आज स्कूल भेज देते हैं या अगले महीने स्कूल भेज देते हैं, but ऐसा नहीं है ना. It is not like ना, okay, ये साल में every student will go to 4 schools or 5 schools. Why? And that number has been decided based on some kind of an outcome. Ki why why 5 schools? Why not 7 schools? Or why not 4 schools? So what I'm trying to tell you is that do create a ready reckoner kind of a thing, which anyone,
Yes, sir.
if anyone can follow, and and if someone follows that ready reckoner, then the results are reproducible to some extent. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि ना अगस्त में क्या करोगे, सितंबर में क्या करोगे, अक्टूबर में क्या करोगे, नवंबर में क्या करोगे, ओके, देन मे बी दिसंबर आपका एग्जाम चल रहा है, यू हैव सेमेस्टर, ओके, जनवरी में से थोड़ा वेकेशन है, आने के बाद फरवरी में क्या करोगे, मार्च में क्या करोगे, क्रिएट अ टेम्पलेट, एंड देयर हैज टू बी सम कनेक्टिविटी विद इन द एक्टिविटीज व्हिच यू आर डूइंग, लाइक व्हाट वी डू फॉर IIC, you know
Okay.
and that will become your ready reckoner, and you can further fine tune it as you move forward. Every year you will have to fine tune it based on your experience, or alter it a bit, huh? But start creating those solid concrete templates which will help you, and then that will help you in creating the scale which you are very keen on.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You
Definitely,
getting?
I'll try this. From this year itself, I'll try to make out that template and try to follow it out for the next year, so that we'll try to minimize our what you can say that ad hoc measures, and we'll have some final some fine data, so that
Right.
we can measure our success.
Huh. And even for creating that template, maybe you can organize a 1-day workshop, you know in your don't do it by yourself. Maybe just go ahead and organize a 1-day workshop, maybe with your students or with your faculty members, all faculty members coming together, and you can say, "Okay, let's create this template where we push, you know and maybe then once you have some broader outline of that template, maybe you can actually show it to few other people, get their inputs on that template, maybe further fine tune that template. So that itself will be a good exercise for you, on how to think. It will give clarity. It will give you more clarity on your thought process also. You will also emerge as a much better, what we can say, planner in all this aspects, or you will get better insights on how you should go about also. So it will be a good learning experience for you also. You will also mature in this
Yep.
when you go through this
Definitely, sir.
process.
Definitely,
Venki,
sir.
what do
This
you
time
think?
I'll make it.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you say. So, since Sridhar is already on the way, right, they've at least made some good. They're not starting from zero. There is
Yes.
something that is already there, which is a good sign. And, if they start doing these templatized way of doing, which will make it move away from people dependency to more about, systemic change, systemic
Process
adoption.
dependent.
Yeah, process
Process.
dependent.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
so,
important.
uh, and maybe once, Sridhar, if your template is good, maybe one day you can come and actually present your template that this is what we have done.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, and
Definitely, I'll work with.
we will all learn from your. See, it's this platform is all about learning, exchanging ideas, because together we have to help and build this nation, and that is the reason we are also online. So let's try our best. Okay.
Definitely, sir. This year I'll work out on template, and I
Hmm.
what can I measure it, how much I can measure it, and definitely I'll share with you and everyone, sir, whoever it is.
Sure.
Uh, So we have Ranvit. Also, she is listening to us. Lakshmi is also listening to us. So, Ranvit, what do you think? Some of whether our discussion with Lakshmi or Sridhar has helped you, and what do you think? What are your views?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm listening all, and even I having as a IIC convener, I have also some problem. So that I want to discuss with you. So can I?
Of course, why not? Why not?
Uh-huh.
See, we are here to discuss freely, casually. It's a casual talk.
Yes, yes.
Let's बताओ क्या
हाँ.
है क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है
हम्म. Sir, as a IIC convener in Punjab state, especially as I am saying na, कि I am belong to the Gurdaspur, that is in the state of Punjab. So, as a convener, what I am find कि it will be difficult for me to list the innovation, like innovative idea or startup idea, because my college is non-engineering college. Or if I said for this we have to tie up with the companies and all that, then again there is a problem. It is a non-industrial area where I am, you know. So that's why I find a problem. Or even I want to request you, even I want to request you to start some interactive sessions, especially for our colleges. That is a semi-urban area. Why? Because if we are considering the university pattern of my syllabus, then again, as per the GNDU, that is Guru Nanak Dev University, we have a theoretical syllabus as compared to the research or innovative that is missing. So that's why, as a convener, I found a problem in many practices.
नहीं नहीं रणवीर
Hmm.
Ravneet, sorry.
Hmm.
What
Yes.
you should do first, you should sometime invite Venki to your college, and
Hmm.
so
Yes.
I think he will, because he was chief technology officer, so he also knows how to go about all these things, and he will help. He can help you in
Okay.
guiding some of these aspects. Having said
Okay, sir.
this,
Hmm.
Ravneet, what you should
Hmm.
do is that you
Hmm.
should get away first with that mindset that we are not technocrats or we are not technical technology institutions and only ideas come from technical institutions. That is
Okay.
that is absolutely false. You first get out of that mindset. Great
Okay.
ideas can come from anywhere. Okay.
Okay,
uh,
sir.
and
Hmm.
and you have large number of people who have even won Nobel prizes which are not from that field. For the chemist winning Nobel prize for biology, or a chemist physicist winning Nobel prize for chemistry, these kind of
Hmm.
experiences, these kind of examples are there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because at the end of the day, idea can come to anyone irrespective of which institution they belong to. हाँ? So many
Hmm.
times people have the notion that मैं IIT में नहीं हूँ या मैं इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में नहीं हूँ तो मेरा आइडिया अच्छा नहीं हो सकता है. ऐसा नहीं है. On the
Sometime.
contrary, नहीं.
Okay.
On the contrary, I will tell you. Please understand, and
Okay.
please understand what I am trying to tell you very well. On the contrary, you people are the domain experts. You understand a particular field like
Yes.
commerce, okay, like economics, like banking, like
Yes.
or accountancy,
Engineering.
and
Yes.
many other things. Okay. But if
Hmm.
you're
Hmm.
taking about science, then you're talking about chemistry, you are talking about physics. Huh? So these are the areas which are actually the domains or the sectors which are, huh? And the problems currently in these sectors will be only identified you, and technology is only the way of solving those problems.
Yes.
Okay. So
Hmm.
you people are more of a verticals, and technology is more of a horizontal. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so the first and most important thing is that challenge your students to identify problems in your own domain.
Yes, sir.
ओके. सी
Hmm.
कैलकुलेटर क्यों आया? क्योंकि है ना, एडिशन और सब्सट्रैक्शंस में प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहे थे, मल्टीप्लिकेशन में प्रॉब्लम हो रहे थे. हाँ. तो
Hmm.
किसी ने जाके पूछा, यार मैं कुछ इसको ऑटोमेट कर सकता हूँ क्या? हाँ.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then those gadget, so initially those simple gadgets like abacus and Vedic gadgets, Vedic mathematic gadgets, and all those things came up, right? These are
Yes,
these
sir.
are the gadgets only, right? And then
Yes, sir.
eventually you had, but the problem was what all these gadgets were trying to solve was related to addition and subtraction and number crunching,
Yes.
which is the core domain, which is the domain on which you focus.
Hmm.
You're getting what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
trying to tell you.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes, I got it.
technology is just an enabler. So first,
Hmm.
first what you do one thing.
Hmm.
First,
Yes.
you go ahead and actually do a design thinking workshop for your students. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And
Yes.
then give them the challenge. Identify your own subjects. Give them the challenge that can they identify a problem within their that subject which is there. Okay, it may
Okay.
be banking related problem, it may be a accounts related problem,
Mhm.
it may be
Mhm.
any problem. You know
Mhm.
what is blockchain?
And it could also be problems in your surroundings, right? In the
You're
society
right.
around you. It
Yes.
doesn't
Yes.
have to be in the subject.
Yes. So
Mhm.
how blockchain emerged? It was trying to solve a problem of distributed ledger, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh? So
Huh.
so centralized ledgering system was a problem which people realized, and then it because of that distributed ledger
Mhm.
came, and that is what that that actually triggered development of blockchain technology, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what was the core problem? The core problem was related to
Mhm.
ledgers.
Yes.
So this is where you really, so for you nearly need to, so tying up with industry or anything is a secondary thing.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
First, what you should do is go ahead and push your students to identify problems. Once you have identified a problem, then maybe you can collaborate with some engineering college or something of that sort, where your students go and present those problems, that this is the problem I have, this is the problem where I understand, and now can you help us in
Hmm.
actually solving these kind of problems? And then the joint teams can actually get developed, or they can get formed between your college
Yes,
and
sir.
because I will tell you,
Mhm.
these engineering
Mhm.
colleges are also struggling to find good projects.
Yes, sir. I agree.
So they don't know. You don't forget about the industry right now. Even the college in your vicinity is going to struggle to find which projects they should work on. So if you can go with them and go, okay, these are the 10 problems which we feel in our area. Now let's
Yes.
together work together on how we can solve this problem. Something will come out of it.
Yes, definitely. If we find the problem, we get the solution. Definitely. Yes.
The first problem. Venki, you want to add
Hmm.
something? Venki, you are not
No, no,
audible.
I'm good. I think what you said is right. So getting out of the mindset is important. Problems can
Yes.
happen everywhere, and students are smart enough
Mhm.
to figure out what it takes to do it. They may not have all the technology knowledge to build the solution, but the approach, I think all of them would be able to do. Paper design, they will be
Yes.
able to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yes, sir.
many times nowadays these youngsters are very, very,
Savvy.
टेक savvy. एटलीस्ट वो ये तो बता सकता है कि मेरे को इसके लिए ऐप बना के दे सकते हो, ये चीज के लिए तो मैं ये करूंगा, तो देन ऐप कौन बनाएगा वो अलग की बात है ना, वो अलग बात है.
Hmm.
ओके.
Yes, sir. Yes,
हाँ.
sir.
तो ये and this thing, I am telling you, we really need to go. And I know what you are saying. We as AICT,
Mhm.
we deal with more with technical institutions, but
Yes, sir.
this problem, I think, is there in large number of non-technical institutions, and we have to actually do a lot of sessions for them to open
Yes,
their
sir.
eyes. You know, Please
Hmm.
telling them that, boss, you are completely thinking, you are getting it wrong. Anyway, so
Yes.
you can continue to listen. We have Dr. Shanti. Shanti,
Hello, sir. Good evening.
hi Shanti ji.
Yeah,
So, what do
I'm.
you do?
The, yeah, I am working as an associate professor in CMR Institute of Technology, Bangalore.
Okay,
I am currently leading as a vice president of IIC cell in CMR IT.
okay,
Yeah, as per IIC performance, we are a four-star institution.
that's okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so
almost all the innovation and entrepreneurship awareness has been given to all the students, and
okay. So,
we
what
are
is your
affiliated.
question? What you want to convey? What is your question?
Yeah,
What?
actually, sir, everything related to innovation and entrepreneurship goes well, but
Uh,
only the students are coming with ultimate ideas, and we are converting those ideas into prototypes.
Okay.
Till there,
So,
everything is going fine.
huh,
And based on the developed prototypes, we are able to present the demonstration on different national as well as state level, national level, and international platforms and competitions. But
okay.
our performance like ends there. From there, to take them further forward towards startup establishment, we need the support of this funding support.
Hmm,
So where actually we are lagging, sir. So
hmm.
in this regard, we are expecting your guidance and
See,
suggestions.
I will tell you, Shanti ji,
Yeah.
unfortunately, uh, as academicians, and I meet large number of academicians, okay, and their biggest problem is कि funding support नहीं है, sir. हमारे पास idea है but funding नहीं है, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so that is the wrong mindset, because I will tell you, government cannot give funding to each and every person, you know.
Yeah.
So because that is simply not possible. Okay, and in a country, in a developing country like India, government will never fund all these things. Okay, if
Yeah.
you are expecting from the government. Now, when it comes to startups, when it comes to innovation, taking those projects forward as entrepreneurs, you know,
Yeah.
it's a business, right? At the end of the day. And if you are confident about the business proposition or the value proposition of that project, then you will have to approach industry, or you will have to approach investors, uh,
Yeah.
who can help. And if they really believe that the idea which you are trying to work on or propose has good potential, then some
Yeah.
investments you can certainly get.
And it
Okay,
doesn't
if
have to
you
be investors. Sorry, Abhay. It can also
are,
be your first customer, right? The early customers who will try out the prototype. They will also invest if they see value in it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But what we have realized, क्या हो रहा है ना, Venki, unfortunately, these institutions have they are they have never thought of actually reaching out to this investor community. Okay,
Yeah.
Shanti, you are in
Yeah.
Bangalore, right? No, you are in Hyderabad, right?
I am in Bangalore, sir.
Yeah, you are in Bangalore.
Bangalore.
See, Bangalore has the biggest investor community in the country. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you actually tried reaching out to maybe Bangalore Angel Network or some of the other angel networks?
So till now, no, sir.
Ah, so that is where the lacuna is. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are large number of these investor communities which are there. Okay, everyone may not invest, but what I will request you, as part of IICs, what you
Yeah.
should do, you should use this opportunity to connect with some kind of investors, these kind of investors, through these circles. These circles are, so there is a big Thai chapter in Bangalore, you
Also,
Yeah.
know.
NASCOM.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
There is a
uh,
NASCOM product council that does a lot of these,
yes,
bringing investors with early stage ideas. And we are talking early stage ideas. We're not talking product here.
yes, early stage
Okay.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of these Thai, NASCOM, these kind of people will look at early stage ideas. They know what to
Yeah.
look at. They are not looking at TRL 8, 9, 10 level ideas where the product is ready, and finished product is ready to go to market. You just want tech transfer, or you just want money for scale up. That's not the case. Huh? We are talking about
Yeah.
early stage. So there are people who are there, and not in small number, there are large number people who are there, who
Yeah.
can invest 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh rupees, depending
Yeah.
upon the requirement of the product. And if the product is giving some kind of good, if they think that if they invest and the product will be successful eventually in multiplying the returns, you know, people are ready to invest. Okay, so what you
S-
should do, you should go
Yeah.
ahead and try tapping into these angel networks or VC community. Okay,
Yes.
invite them. If you have maybe 10 ideas, 20 ideas in your college which you think are good, try to do a pitching session. Just try to do a pitching session. Pitching session is something like Shark Tanks. You
Yeah.
look at what are pitching sessions.
Yeah.
So you try doing those pitching sessions in your college. It may happen that in first attempt none of the ideas will get selected, but
Yeah.
during pitching session, the kind of questions which these investors will ask will actually give you the pointers on how your company should work, or what you should do and what you should not do while you are
Yeah.
doing product development. So it will be an immensely useful and learning experience. So
Yeah.
investments may not be there, but the kind of interactions which will happen,
Yeah.
they will be extremely enriching interactions, and it will give a great insight in how you should proceed forward, or how your students should proceed forward. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Sure, sir.
these kind of things you should certainly do, so that will be helpful. Okay.
Yeah. Probably we
we
have to start that, sir.
uh, so we
Yeah.
have um, miss
Thank you so much.
Miss Tanvi Hukeri also. So we will take this last caller, huh? Venki, it's already 10 o'clock,
Okay.
because I have another meeting scheduled at 10:30. So so Tanvi, are you there? Tanvi? No, I think Tanvi doesn't want to talk.
You want to
So
take
I
any
will just
questions from the chat, Abhay, before we wrap up quickly?
Sir,
yes.
sir, I'm Lakshmi, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, along with me, my husband is also here, who is attending the sessions and now. He
Okay.
just wanted to talk to you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, very good evening. It's my privilege to talk to you. I am Dr. Sunil Kumar from Mechanical Engineering, working
Okay.
in Mangalore, AJ Institute of Engineering Technology. Both are
Okay.
working in same institution.
Okay.
Sir, I had the same doubt which Sita ji asked about how to get funding. For example, our college is a new college. Only 3 batches of output is there. So the same doubt I had, how to get funding, particularly for mechanical engineering students. In our college, it is. I am quite happy that we have a good admission when compared with the surrounding institutions. We have about 90% mechanical seats filled. Every year we have that seat filling.
See, Sunil, I will tell you.
Yes.
See, getting funding is one of the toughest jobs.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So yeah, in India, people will give gyan, but people will not give money.
Yes, sir. I truly
Uh,
agree with you.
and
No, it
that
is
is the
hard earned
reason.
sweat and blood, right? I mean, if the money
Yeah,
is hard earned, nobody's going to spend it on a
yes.
frivolous
Uh,
idea.
and that is also reason me and Venki are sitting here giving gyan, not money.
Yes, yes, sir.
So having said this, getting funding is not so easy.
Yes, yes.
But as I said, there are large number of investor community on the other side. That's what I was also telling Shanti, which is complaining that they are not getting good ideas on which they can invest. So they say we are having money in our pocket, but we
Yes.
don't know whom to give and where are the ideas. Okay,
Okay, sir.
there is no shortage of money in market currently, my dear.
Yes.
But they will only invest on the projects on which they have some kind of an assurance or a guarantee that okay, many projects fail, but at least for themselves they should feel that yes, this is a real boss idea, and if I invest on this, my money is going to multiply like hell, and I am going to be a millionaire or a billionaire just based on this idea, you know.
Okay.
So uh, so there is no dearth of money in this country. So what you really need to do is to identify ideas from your students, which are really innovative and are solving the problems which need to be solved, for which there is market requirement.
Okay. Okay.
If you do that, then you have to reach out to maybe to investor community. Okay, simultaneously, as a college, if you reach out to investor community will be more than happy to talk to you. They may not come and invest there directly,
Okay.
but they will be more than happy to connect, because they also
Yes.
want, they are also fishing for ideas, na? Ki kahan jaake,
Yes.
where I will go, there I will get good idea so that I can
Yes.
invest. So
Okay.
start talking to them. Okay, so
Yes.
you have to get out of your own echo chamber of your
Yes.
faculty
Yes. Sir.
members, teachers, and principal, and those kind of that community which is there, na?
Yes.
Where
Yes. Yes.
you people complain to each other about your own college and systems and management. You have to just get out of that echo chamber,
Okay.
and
Yes.
venture out and talk to some of the other people. Okay,
Okay.
And I have
now,
one comment on top of what Abhay said. Sorry, Abhay.
yeah,
See,
go ahead, Nadia.
focus more on the quality, not on quantity. Don't submit. I mean, when these, when you reach out, don't go with 50 ideas, because
Very true.
most
Okay.
of the time what happens is the college just assumes that you throw 50 ideas, something will stick. That is not the right approach. You have to be able to shortlist and say, okay, these are not good ideas. We should, more work is required. Go back to the drawing board. Pick only those that whichever team that you form to shortlist those ideas, only those you need to pitch,
Okay. Okay,
because
sir.
investors will get, otherwise they're coming there to listen to good ideas, not the quantity of ideas.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
And
You
somebody
will,
just says, oh, I'll build an app, I'll do this, which is a very small trivial thing that won't carry a whole lot of weight. It has to be meaningful.
and it will
Okay.
actually disillusion. If you put crappy ideas in front of investors, they will get actually disillusioned. So, as I
Okay.
completely endorse what Venki is saying, don't put 50 ideas. Even if there are only 2 ideas, it's fine. But those 2 should be very solid ideas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one more question I wanted to ask. What about the mechanical trend? Now the current trend is computer science. There is students of mechanical
So,
are also learning computer science related subjects.
so Sunil
Is there
ji,
any future? Yes, sir.
it's already late for us because I have to get into another meeting. We will hold on
Okay.
this discussion because
Yes.
we come every Wednesday. We are online every
Okay.
Wednesday, me and Venki.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
our time for people like you where we can chat and discuss. Okay, this 1 hour
Okay.
which
Okay.
we give. So
It's my
join
pleasure.
next time. Join
Surely,
next
sir.
time. We
Surely.
will, because this is a big topic to discuss. It will take
Okay.
5-10 minutes for us to
Yes.
discuss.
Okay,
So
sir.
let's park this topic. Maybe next time we can open with this topic.
Surely, sir. Surely, I will join next week.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We haven't taken. We had Alam Prabhu. Alam Prabhu is a normal guest. He is usually a routine guest with us. Alam, it's good to have you. But as you are routine, so we didn't pick you up. But I think you were listening to our discussion. Then Vardhaman Agarwal was there, and then recently Tanvi has also joined. But maybe next time we will talk to Vardhaman and Tanvi. Alam Prabhu is always our favorite kid, so he is always there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Venki, thanks once again for
Sure.
joining. Alam, whether you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Actually, the most of the faculties are asking about funding. So I'd like to suggest that Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog of central government has launched the application for Atal Community Innovation Centers. So institute can apply for it also.
Yeah, but then I see the number of centers which they are giving is very small,
Yes,
So we have 50,000 higher educational institutes
yes,
in this country.
yes, yes,
So, so it's better not to talk about such specific schemes because hardly few will get it.
yes, sir.
See, we have to talk about how we can teach them fishing, not give fish on plate. Okay, ठीक है?
Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Venki.
Thank you.
Always great to have you, Venki. You are such
Likewise,
an
Abhay, it's a
enriching.
pleasure being on this. Thank you.
Thank you. We will end the stream now.